Hey guys, welcome to today's Tuesday Trainer Tip. I'm Jeremy Marinas, and if you follow me on Instagram, you know me as Germ Skills. Shane asked me today to break down the backflip, so that's what we're here to do. Let's get started. So 3 things I like to think about when I do my back tucks are 1, my jump, 2, my set, and 3, my knee drive. And everything else should kind of fall into place. When I say my jump, a lot of people, they kind of just jump backwards and they don't think about the trajectory in which they jump. So for me, I'll do this in profile so you can see. First of all, the first thing I want to think about are my feet aren't too wide and they're not too close. I like to do about 1 inch apart and have my knees touching. That makes sure when I do it in the profile, for me that aligns my hip to my knee and my ankle, and those should all rest under your chest. A lot of people, when they go for backflips, they go forward, which we call a gainer, and they fall on their head because they're leaning forward when they jump. And a lot of people, they end up doing a back handspring or jumping too low because they lean back. So one of the first things I want you to think about is your posture. When you go for your back tuck, as you sit for your back tuck, notice how my back is still straight and above my chest is above my knees. See that? Also, for your jump, you don't want to squat too low. Squat too low, you lose power on the way up. Also, it takes a lot longer and you lose your explosiveness. So when I sit, I almost sit to the point where, you know that feeling when you go to sit on a toilet and there's a point where you kind of fall naturally? That's where I go to while keeping my chest up. So I stay balanced and I bring my arms back. Number 2, my spot. Most important thing is I spot in front rather than spotting up or back. If I spot back, I'll go straight back into a whip back, and I won't go very high and I won't have enough time in the air to finish my tuck. So when I go back, I sit to the point where I'm about to fall, my chest up and eyes forward. Okay? As I jump, I'm going to reach almost a full circle from the back up to the top, and my eyes are going to face forward. Okay? Just for a quick example of where to see where my eyes should be, I'm going to do it facing you, and I should be able to see you the whole time before my flip. Okay? So again, if I throw my eyes back too soon, instead of going up, I'm going to end up going back. Like that. That's bad posture. So again, I'm going to sit, and when I load my arms, I'm going to throw my arms up instead of back. I'm going to keep my eyes forward. Here's a profile for you guys. Okay. The third most important thing for me is my knee drive. Okay. Because I'm a martial artist, I think more in the technique of a knee, as my knees are exploding into my chest rather than cowboying. And for single back, that's fine. A lot of people like to cowboy, which means bring your knees out for double backs because it gets you faster. But since we're all fighters here, I think about driving my knee up to my chest. And I'm going to do that simultaneously with both knees, just like this. Okay? I like to cup my hands in front of my knees. Some people like to cup their hands behind their legs. Okay? Anyone is fine. Okay? If you do all the steps correctly, you kind of see the floor as it's coming and everything kind of falls into place. The thing you want to think about the most is not landing with your hips behind your chest and behind your head. You want to try to get your hips under your chest so you're in a good posture again. But if you land short this way, you can hurt your ankles really bad by stretching them out. And if you over rotate, another thing you want to do is not reach back when you fall. So a lot of times I've seen people pop their elbows, and that's not good. We don't want that, right? So again, we're going to break it down. Now my feet about 1 inch apart, knees touching. I'm going to sit to the point where it's uncomfortable, keeping my chest straight and keeping my eyes forward. I'm going to circle my arms, and I'm going to set with my chest and arms up, not back. Just like this. Okay? I'm going to land with my hips under my chest with my knees and ankles aligned. A good way to work up to these are to do them into a pit if you're in a gymnastics area or in a gymnastics gym, and then from there you want to move up to trampoline. Be careful to not jump back too much and always try to jump up, because what that does is it gives you all the time in the world to do everything you have to do in the air. Those are my tips for backflip. Hopefully they're helpful. Leave a comment and ask some questions and I'll try to answer them if I can. Thank you. Follow me on Instagram at germskills with a Z. Thanks.